Ọchịwa bịala mọzọnụ onye kara aka na onye kpọrọ akpọchi ike ye. Ọchịwa na London weye dike ihe ji egene na Manchester udele na-eri ozuwe udele na-eri ozuwe udele na-eri ozuwe udele na-eri ozuwe okwu ụzọ dị mmanụ udele na-eri ozuwe vampaya ndị moe Ojoba na-akwa aka udele na-eri ozuwe Ojoba na-eme ọchị udele na-eri ozuwe The Supreme Court Governor udele na-eri ozuwe udele na-eri ozuwe Vampire ndị Imo Steeti vampire ndị Imo Steeti okwu ụzọ dị mmanụ obodo bara aka amatara m okwu ụzọ dị mmanụ afọ 2004 n'oge afọ 2006 mgbe ọ na-esogharị ndị kọwa Naịjirịa mgbe m na-emebido kọpụreti ka m matara okwu ụzọ dị mma ama m ya asụ onye okwu ego ọ gaziri m ọpụreti Supreme Court bịara anya anyị ya asọbada n'Imo arụ akwana ọna n'Imo steeti Fada Mbaka bịa lele onye kpọrọ hopu ndị Imo sa Chineke bara gị
Daalụkwa ndị ọma na-ege ntị ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta wesị nke onye chiri onye azelu abịago m n'ụbọchị nke taata ka m preach ozi ọma Chineke ozi ọma nwere onwe Biafra ohe m bịara preach anụ mgbe ọbụla m bịa unu ma onweghị onye nne anya n'iru mpụta ngwa gị eziokwu ahụ ị na-atụ ụjọ ka ị ghara ịnụ once ị nọ na this platform ị ga na-anụ ya and eziokwu ka ị ga na-ekwu so ọ bụrụ na ị like ha eziokwu Chineke ijiri nnọọ nwayọ wepụ onwe gị na this platform because this platform bụ for IPOB and is for restoration of Biafra anyị abịarọ here ịbịa kwabalụ gị onye ju ebulu nke onye ju ebulu ka anyị pụta anyị gwa gị eziokwu nke ime anyị gwa gị nke ị na-eme ha anyị ama akwụkwọ ya mana dịka kunu ma ọlụ m na social media bụ imake sure na agbazi m ndị be anyị onu so that onye deviate ka ọ yala esi na agwali ya because ezi enyi m agwala nga agwa na ezi enyi m nke agwa ga-abụrụ ofu ife n'ụbọchị nke taata m na-achọ ịgwa unu the real reason I have returned to open the eyes of our people to see the lies and the deceit of the gumi of iduu. The gumi of iduu, aka Simon Ekpa. So, onan nokita mpota ngwa gị data eziokwu. My work is to tell you the truth. And like you all know, I say the word from my beginning, from the first day I start addressing the gumi of iduu. I told you people that I will not judge him with the word them say, or they say. No, I will judge him with what comes from his own mouth, because a man is known from what come out of his mouth. Even the word of God said that a man is not defied by what he puts in his mouth, but a man is being defied by what comes out from a man. And even God himself said that instead of my words not to come to pass, let heaven and earth pass away. That means God judge people and God's integrity is on his word. That is why when we say something, we are ready to defend or to answer to everything we say with our mouth. And when from beginning to now, everything I said, I can defend them from the day one to this date. And I am somebody who knows that nobody is perfect, and I accept my mistake. So you that say that you are perfect and you have not made mistake, that shows that what you are doing it on purpose. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, like you all know, my name is MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. Because I remain and I stand on the side of truth, regardless of whoever that is involved. We have come to preach that gospel truth. So if you love the truth, you hear it. If you don't love the truth, truth is meant for people who have the heart of truth, who are genuinely doing something, who are doing things the way God wants it. Now, before I proceed, I want to remind us the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not dead, like you all know. Let me play this voice from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remind us, in case you are still confused, or you don't know where to stand, or you don't know what you are doing. I want to, before I continue this program, permit me to reset and remind every Biafrans and lovers of freedom the words and the orders of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because his order, his words are final. Anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says becomes law. Anything he says automatically becomes law, and nobody can change that word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still alive, he alone can change his words. And we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing will happen to him, because he is ordained to preach this gospel truth and to restore us. Let us hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we proceed.
Anything DOS says is what goes. Uzurumike is heading our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State.
Yes.
Led by Mazi Chike. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB. If that thing is difficult, then now refer it to me. You understand? Anything if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call, or you're doing from head, I will then believe that the zoo has brought you over and will be dealt with. In those states, you want. No dabbling in volunteer affairs or ESN affairs in those states. ESN is in those states for information. And very soon work will commence there immensely. Work will commence. Those states comes under Ikechubu as Befalam coordinator. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world. In IPO, that's the only thing we have. That we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, and that is discipline. If you know you cannot work for IPOB, get out and join the saddle. One day your judgment will come. We'll find out those hiding in Cotonou, those are hiding somewhere near Africa, near Swan. In River State, we find all of you. Not water. I say River State because it's upland and coastal region. We find all of you. In Banque, they still have a police checkpoint. Okay. Don't worry. You hear the news. You hear it. I said no police checkpoint in Biafra. I said no police checkpoint. I said there was in a bank. Go and tell them. I said no. If your brother, your uncle, your sister, your cousin is there, tell the idiot to get away and dismantle that checkpoint, or else they will die. No state coordinator is allowed. No state coordinator is allowed to contact the state commander no matter what. And as a commander, if you're removed, you step aside. How others will do the job. We don't want a type of Biafra that will be like the zoo. If you lose election, you rig it, and you remain in power. When the age of retirement is 65, at the age of 85, you're still in power. That rubbish will not obtain. We are not like any other stupid of black people from Africa. We are Biafrans. You must understand that and follow orders accordingly. My instructions to this global family is this. We have the DOS.
Are you hearing it?
The finance department. We have the legal department, and we have the medical. Anybody who is appointed into office, if you fail to obey your superior officer, you'll be dismissed live on air. I will dismiss you myself. And as I said, as I'm dismissing you, men are on the ground to apprehend you. You must obey your superiors. It is based on discipline. All this breaking, going forwards and backwards, I won't obey. That means you are not prepared to be in IPOB. You don't know what obedience is. You shouldn't be here. After all, we are all under oath. It doesn't matter if you were with me from the beginning or not. You must obey your superiors, please. Very, very important. Very, very important. There are also finance officers. You know, those fools that stole our money from Georgia, they think they're very smart. But they will go to jail, and they understand it. If you are a finance officer in the US, please, we need all the funds people are contributing. Stop hoarding it. Stop hoarding it, please. When our US finance officer makes contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as you're told. Or if you get a call, it's when you fail. Anytime you get a call from our sister Nene, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left.
Thank you, Onyendo. Dalu rinne dalu. Ikuku a na-afụ anya. Nna akpịa ikuku a na-afụ anya maka na ikuku a na-afụ anya ka ọ bụ. Now, after Kigechen okwu Onyendo sị gị na DOS are the highest decision making in IPOB. You know, na many of you don't know what is a structure. When you hear the word structure, many of you don't know what it is. So I don't blame many of you who says that DOS structure have been abolished. I don't blame you because it's an English word. If it's an Igbo word, at least most of you could have understand something. And because of that, I will just look many of you as you are commenting or you are thinking out of ignorance. Now, there is a video of Gumi of Iduu, aka Simon Ekpa. There is one of his video, or I will play here because he first of all told you people that he is in charge of ESN. And some of you who are saying, oh, you will see what he is doing to restore Biafra. I want to place the video of everything he told you to tell you that Gumi of Iduu is not doing anything. And all of you are just giving him another people's credit, which we, once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will find yourself as a stupid as whatever I don't know. I don't know what to use, the kind of words that I will use to classify you. Some of you will test me, oh, Mazi, you don't know how much I hate you. That is, I don't need to know, because for you to hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have to hate me too. Because the moment you start fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who am I? I am too small. So you that hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hating me it should be your hobby and it should be your priority. Now let us go and listen to Gumi of Iduu. First of all, he told you people that he is in charge of ESN, right? And he told you people that he command ESN, that he know everything. I want you people to pay attention to one of the video I will play, and you will see the lie. When I told you people, when you are listening to somebody, there is something you need to study. First of all, study the body language of the person. Second, then study this eye bulb you are seeing. The facial reactions when somebody is lying to you. You will be able to detect the truth from the person's body reactions and everything, body language. But one thing I found out in the people called autopilot, there are some people that has mental problems. They cannot think about their zest. They cannot even think about their 3 square meal a day. According to Gumi of Idu, I am not the one who said it, but Gumi of Idu said it, and that is how they are. They cannot think about themselves. Now let us go and bring the video of Gumi, and after listening to this video, you will pay attention.
I'm not going to bring evidences today. I will wait for
now.
them
Pay attention
to respond to what I'm doing today.
This video you are about to watch here now is the moment he is responding to Madam Bridget and Bruce Fane, because anytime an argument hit up, at that point, for him to defend himself and to put his gullible followers in his shoe, under his control, he will implicate himself with lies. Now, anytime he is lying, I want you to watch his mouth. You will see he will be laughing at you people, because he knows that in your brains, none of you can think above your anus. None of you can think beyond your shadow. None of you can think to learn. Your thinking have a limit. The only thing you think is you are hungry, how to eat at that point. You don't think about what you can do or how can you not be deceived. Now, at this point, he is addressing Bruce Fane, Madam Bridget, and Madam Bridget said something that he told them they have 14 camp as an ESN commander. He claimed, remember, every ESN, whoever that is in charge of ESN must know how many camps and everything that ESN has. You don't need any person to tell you, because you are in charge. When you say them say, automatically you are not in charge. Now let us listen to the Gumi of Idu.
When they respond, I will watch what they respond. I will come. You know, our own is that we don't just come and talk story. We come with evidence. Madam Bridget Okafor have been organizing fundraising every day. One somebody is giving them $50,000. The other one is giving them $20,000. Another one is giving them $80,000. The other one is giving them $100,000. Every day they are raising 200,000, 300,000. We are not after that. We don't care. Our own is.
Now remember, this is the same person who told you people to use Madam Bridget. It's all the answer. Do you remember? Madam Bridget is all Munso. The same person is now exposing Madam Bridget, because he hijacked the Madam Bridget account using a website and every other ones. And Madam Bridget and Bruce come for him. Now, wait and see what I am about to tell you. What the lies he told Madam Bridget and the lies he continued telling his gullible followers, which make them to think that he has something in his brain or he is doing something. At this point, you will understand what I mean, that when other people are working, these idiots are busy claiming to be the one doing it, because many of you don't know there are some certain work you will do. You don't need to announce it, because the people are in charge. Why I play that voice of Mazinam Nekano, and there is a place he mentioned about police checking points and other things, for you to know that he have given a mandate and instruction to the leadership that is seeing the affairs of IPOB. Now, Kaina Chiete, to the reason why I am here, because I am here to reset the brains of autopilot and the brains of those who are still in a confused mode, who don't know the area to stand, or who don't know what they are doing. I am AP Ezioku Bundo. I here to reset your brain and to give you a direction, so that you will not say you don't know, or you didn't hear, or you don't know that this man is not anything but a criminal. Listen.
To raise funds for the Eastern Security Network. They said that Simon Ekpa came to their meeting when I was working with Oyibo and Co.
Pay attention. They said, listen, because they didn't lie. According to him, he said, then said that Simon Ekpa, listen and listen attentively, so that you will pick the point that I am giving to you here now. Listen and listen, pay attention, because when most of you are watching this guy, because you don't understand English, because you don't understand what he's doing, because you are carried away, because your brain, your inability to think by yourself have made you not to be picking the truth that is coming from his mouth, to know that he is nobody in this very struggle. They are confused. That make you not to pick it. Listen, according to him here, he said that Madam Bridget told them, some people, that he, Simon Ekpa, said, listen, I want you people to pay attention what Madam Bridget said that Simon Ekpa said to them. And if he can confirm whether he said it or not, and from that place, I want you to start asking him the question, why did you say so? And why do you claim what you are not? Listen, pay attention. MAP, Ezioku Buntu 1 in Biafra land. If you are not in spirit, you cannot get the message. That is why people like us are here doing the work to make sure that those of you who has low IQ, those of you who cannot think, we will make you to know something. We don't come for those that have known already. Like Jesus said, I don't come for the righteous one. I don't come for the healthy one. I come for the sick one. Meaning, he don't come for the righteous, but he come for the sinners. I don't come for those that knows the road. I come for those who don't know the road. I mean the Ocho Pilatas. I come to restore their brain, because their brain, most 99% of them are brainless, and they are thinking from their anus. To be honest with you, listen, pay attention.
And I told them that they had 14 camp. That was what I was told. And I maintain that they told me that they are maintaining 14 camp. 14 camp can be...
Listen, pay attention again.
14 camp. 14 camp can be...
Wait.
Told me that they are maintaining 14 camp.
Wait.
And I maintain that they told me that I told them that they had 14 camp. That
let me start it where you will start.
When I was working with Oyibo and Co, and I told them that they had 14 camp. That was what I was told. And I maintain that they told me that they are maintaining 14 camp. 14 camp can be nudi.
Did you hear that? He said that Madam Bridget told people that Simon said that they have 14 camp. Now Simon said yes. That was what they told him. The question you should ask yourself now is, who told him and who are there? So you are in charge of ESN and you don't know the number of camps ESN has, and you are in charge, and you are raising funds for more than a year now. Yet you don't know how many camps ESN has, and somebody told you that they have 14 camp, and you went and tell other people that you have 14 camp. The question now is, how? Imagine China Sanwo-Olu coming out to say, then tell him, then said that they have 14 camp. First of all, who is now opening the camp? Is it not who is in charge of ESN supposed to be opening camp for ESN? My people, autopilot need brain surgery. Autopilot needed brain surgery. Now, did you see it? He now told you people that was what they told him. That is Aseria Obulugasi Sinwa. Not that he is sure. Now, I want you people to pay attention. The way he described the 14 camp they told him, because this is issue of them say, They told him and he told them and then tolded them. The question the autopilot who questioned you this man is this: who told you? And who are the people opening the camp? Who is in charge of ESN is the person we say, oh, we need a camp here. We need camp here. Okay, let us split this camp. This is how this camp is going to be. Do you see it? But what did he told them now? They told him they have 14 camp, and he told Madam Bridget there is 14. He has 14 camp. Now, Madam Bridget found out there is nothing like 14 camp. I want you people to pay attention. The definition of the 14 camp of Gumi of Iduu has, and the 14 camp that he, Gumi of Iduu, is raising fund. Listen and pay attention. Because he don't know anything. Listen.
14 camp can be nudi. 14 camp can be different. If you
14 camp can be Odin. 14 camp can be different. ESN camp can be Odin. 14 camp can be different. Are you people listening? Because when this thing here is telling you people lies, because your brain is not functioning, your brain cannot stand up. You cannot say, how can somebody who is in charge of ESN will be saying this kind of rubbish? Number one, you don't know the camps of ESN. You don't know the commanders of ESN. You know nothing about ESN. Now you are coming with the words. Them say. The question now is, who is saying this? The Gumi of Iduu. Gumi of Iduu know nothing about ESN. And this is the reason why people like us are on social media. And we want you people to receive sense, to receive brain. Some of you will say, oh, we are fighting ourselves. Let me make it one more clear to you people. The IPOB are not fighting themselves. IPOB is trying to make sure that you that are not suitable, you that knows nothing about IPOB, you that don't know how IPOB function, that nobody will scan you with the name of ESN, so that you will not take your hard-earned money with the love of supporting Biafra, and you will get scammed. That is what the reason why I am here, to make sure that I give you direction to guide you to the right track. Listen, Kunufu definition of Simon Ekpa's Gumi of Iduu ESN camp. Listen again to see the definition of ESN camp according to him. Listen, pay attention.
I don't need to go into that. But 14 camp can be anything. It can be 14 state. But I told them 14 camp because that was what I was told. But
did you hear that? Let me play.
Are you going to say that the author?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? 14 camp can be anything. 14 can be 14 states. My people, even Nigeria, or where can you locate this 14 states? So 14 camp can be anything, 14 states. Do you see definition of Gumi of Iduu camp? Now, are you now getting what I am telling you? 14 camp can be anything. Do you know the reason why this man is saying this nonsense? Do you know the reason? Because 99.9% of the autopilot people don't have brain. They are brainless. And that is why no any autopilot can be bold enough to confront MAP in open debate, in question and answer, because they don't have an answer to any questions. They know nothing. They cannot reason. They don't have brain. Their brain is dead. Now, how can somebody tell you that 14 can be anything? This video you saw here is this recent. Before some idiots will say this is old video. This happened in this August. Now, how can someone tell you that for ESN camp can be donated? ESN camp can be different. ESN camp can be 14 states. ESN camp can be. And if somebody who claimed to be ESN person, ESN commander, or who is in charge of ESN, this is to tell you that he knows nothing about the formation of ESN. He knows nothing about the formation of ESN, but because of his quest to scam people with their hard-earned money, to look relevant before the people, he is lying. Now, I want to remove this video and bring another of his video where he is now telling you his achievement, so that before you say, oh, Gumi of Iduu have achieved a lot, I want you to pay attention where he is telling you that he have not done anything. He only think imaginations. Imaginations. You see it. ESN can be 14 camp. ESN can be anything. Because Madam Bridget and co. Jiderie, the lies of Gumi Hajidie, he now told them this and this. He is a Gumi of Iduu. You can't change it. Now, Kaiwe Beten video, because I told you, I will not judge the Anumpama with then say. I will judge him with what he say with his mouth. Because I told him any day make a camera can watch a video, I will bring every lies to the public. That is why I'm here. That is my job, to direct you, to guide you people, to make sure that you don't deviate, or some people like Yahoo Gumi of Iduu will not scam you. Let us bring this one in. I pray, should be.
I come here for Bruce Fenn,
listen,
Madam Bridget Okafor, and Reverend Father Odimekwa.
Okay.
So I am alleging, underline it.
Now, the word alleging, many of you don't know, is what you are not sure of. You are thinking, your imagination, you have not make your investigation. You are not sure of. You are not saying this is how it is. Word alleging. Do you know why he used the word alleging? Because he knows nothing about the activities of Bruce Fenn and the Madam Oyibo. Because he knows nothing about IPOB legal teams. Because he don't know what the IPOB legal teams are doing. Remember, the first video I played to you is where he shot himself on a leg by telling you that he is not in charge of ESN and he knows nothing about ESN, because that is why he said that is what they told him. Remember, they told him. He failed to tell you who told you and how did the people got the information. Where do you extract your information from? The first, he know nothing about ESN, which is one of the structure of IPOB. Second, another structure, which is the legal team. And Bruce Fenn is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu international representative. And he brainwashed all of you. Before now, the first time Bruce Wayne released the achievement he made in UN, I saw many autopiloted bingos. Oh, hailing Simon Ekpa, say that Simon Ekpa is in charge of Bruce Wayne. Simon Ekpa is this. Now, on a kamaki kukuko, kaifu ko kuko anya, on a kamaki kukuko, kaimalo na Reverend Father ne yukwano black trouser. Because if this issue did not fall out, the autopiloters will be parading their theirs, saying, oh, Simon Ekpa and Bruce Wayne have achieved a great work. Simon Ekpa is working with Bruce Wayne. Simon Ekpa employed Bruce Wayne. It's autopilot that is in charge of Bruce Wayne's activity. It's autopilot that is doing this and that. Now, it's not up to 2 weeks. Bruce Wayne released some of his achievements in UN, and autopiloters celebrated as autopilot, saying that Bruce Wayne is working because Gumi of Iduu interviewed Bruce Wayne. I am here to reset your brain, to open your eyes on the lies of Gumi, the nude sharer. Because that is why I am here. Amu MAP Ezioku Bondo 1 in Biafra land. And I have come here to make sure that I put the record straight. Now, he is alleging. You know how this man operates. Let me tell you, in case you don't know, let me expose him once more. Let me enlighten you on his strategies on how to extract informations. Let me give you the secret. Now, when he know nothing about you, he will come to the public, allege, use the word allege. That is why I bring that. When he say underline it, I say underline it too. He will come and tell you, I am alleging, meaning that he is not sure. He don't know. He is just assuming. Now, when he said, you are doing this, he wants you to come out to tell him, oh, this is not what I am doing. Then you will not tell him the real thing you are doing. He will go and claim that he is the person doing it. Now, for you people to know that he is not in charge of IPOB legal team, he knows nothing about the legal team. He is alleging that Bruce Wayne is collecting $80,000. Now, if you are working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you are working alongside Bruce Wayne, like you claimed before now, the same way you told your gullible followers, you could be able to know the amount the person you employ or you are working with in restoration of Biafra. You should know the amount the person is collecting. He wants Madam Bridget and the rest of them to come and explain to him how much and some of the things he needs to know. And I am advising every other person, if this man accuses you of something, don't come to explain anything to him. Allow him to continue fooling himself, because that is how he extracts his information. Now, can I get on to there's a place I am going? Listen.
I am alleging that
continue alleging
is collecting $80,000 every month.
You hear that? He's not sure.
If they say it is not $80,000, they should come and tell us how much is collected every month. That is transparency, right?
Do you hear that? If they say he is not collecting $80,000, let them come and tell us. That is transparency. Now, what is transparency? Transparency is when you are doing something, you make things you are doing known and everything. Now, let us come to the transparency, because I told you people, no age glass where to atụkwa na okute maka na amaba go okute glass nke gị ga-awa. Now, have Gumi of Iduu, who claim to be transparent, have he told you people autopilot bingos who and where? Who is the director of Biafran voice, Biafran voice of whatever it's called, the radio he opened? Have he told you people the country where that radio was registered? Have he told you people? Have he told you people how Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where are these transparent in him? Ought not the wise. You think, when you think you are wise, when you meet wise people like us, we will bring out your stupidity before the public. Now, you said he is transparent. The question now is, when did Amaka and William Rosemary said we need to get to audit the account of Umweri when Nelly was in charge and Madam Oyibo was in charge? Why did he, Gumi of Iduu, why did he fought those women and chase them away from autopilot? Where are the transparent? If he wants Madam Bridget and the rest to come and explain to him, to be transparent to him, why he cannot be transparent to his gullible followers. When you say you are dealing with transparency, you have to be also transparent. You cannot be looking for transparent while you are not transparent to your people. Do you see it? Do you see it? I believe you are getting the point. Agwamuno, I have returned to open your eyes. Antonio Nyeka Dalu. To open your eyes, to watch, to hear, and to see the lives of Gumi of Iduu. We are talking about transparent here, right? That's what we are talking about, right? Now, the question I want to ask you, the activities of Gumi of Iduu, the questions have been thrown to him. What are you doing with Nelly? Why are you not transparent to tell people why you are defending Nelly and why you are saying or telling us? Why you are telling us, oh, you have to be transparent? This is the issue. Now, but that's not the issue. This video will tell you if Gumi of Iduu has done something to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not. I want you to pay attention.
Oh, do you know, all of you that are following and watching them, have they come to tell you how much they are paying Bruce Fenn as a fee every month? I'll just give you a task now. They are paying Bruce Fenn allegedly $80,000 every month, while our Eastern Security Network don't have equipment that we needed.
The Eastern Security Network, which one you are alleging to be 14 states, when you are not sure of the ESN, you don't even know how many camps they have, you don't even know what they are doing. How do you know if they lack anything or not? The person who is in charge of ESN is taking care of ESN, and that person is the great Iroko Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Now, you want to get information because he lacks information. He knows nothing. Now, another question I want to ask you, Mr. Transparent, who are the members and where are the headquarters of Biafran government in Ezza you found? And how can you get them? Where will you get them? How will you reach them? How can Biafrans report to them? And which country? Which country do you get the permission to establish it that give you the support? Because for any government to be established in exile, there must be an existing government who will back them up. And they cannot make that secret. You will make it public. IPOB are well-educated people. IPOB are very smart people. IPOB have the most intelligent and the wise people on this planet Earth. Just that when we say IPOB, we don't mean the Biafrans. We have a lot of people who knows nothing about, who have brain, but they cannot use it. Now, let us continue listening.
I can never be part of that. Now, I want to tell Biafrans my vision. My vision.
Now, listen, for those of you who have been saying Gumi of Iduu have been doing many things, now he wants to tell you his vision, not what he's doing. So, for more than 1 good year, Gumi of Iduu have not started anything. He is still living in a visionary world. He is now trying to tell Biafrans his gullible autopilot, his own vision on how to restore Biafra or how to bring Mazinam. He have not started it. Oh. Those of you who is saying, oh, Gumi have done a lot. Oh. If you know what Gumi is doing, listen to Gumi using his mouth, telling you his own vision, not what he is doing. Oh. And he will tell you he have not started it. He have not started it. That is why I told you people like us, when we watch this Gumi of Iduu, he is irritating because his lies is unbearable. His lies are unbearable because I don't know how people will spend 1 hour listening to lies upon lies without asking questions. Now listen, for you to understand, when we tell you something, imagine DOS will come now to tell you our vision to free Mazinam, not what they are doing or what they have done to free Mazinam. Imagine how would that thing sound in your ear? Now, for those of you telling us, if you know what Gumi is doing, if you know what Gumi of Iduu is doing, listen to Gumi telling you his vision, telling you his dead vision. His dead vision on how to restore Biafra and bring Mazinam, not what he's doing. So Mazinam is busy languishing in DSS custody. You are busy raising funds to achieve to have a vision, not to bring him out, because you are useless. Most of your followers cannot ask questions. That is why if I am doing program, if you come to my program, you start praising me without asking me tough questions. I don't like it. I will cut it off. People like Gumi, they cannot stand 2 minute seconds with questions. They cannot answer questions. We watched the few days when a woman confronted him for good 15 minutes. He did not allow the woman to ask her question because he knows that that question will expose him 100%. Listen, let us hear that vision Gumi of Iduu has. And I want you people, as you are listening to the vision, that you have not even passed 1 stage of making the plan. You only having vision, you know. When you smoke too much weed, you can be having vision on how to become president of the world, knowing that fully that the world don't have president. That is vision. You will be imagining your imaginaries. Too much of Igbo in empty stomach is what is causing Gumi of Iduu, what you are seeing here. Now, listen to the story he told his own autopilot bingos, and they are happy. But do you know what baffles me? You cannot see any of the autopilot page posting these videos where he's making himself caricature of himself, where he's disgracing himself, where he's telling the world that he has not done anything. The Gumi of Iduu can never post it. The Gumi of Iduu aka Simon Ekpa, can never ask questions. Can I get nothing? Mr. Vision, the visionaries.
You know, my vision, how to restore Biafra.
How to
Of course, not like all the things that needed to be done, but part, how to restore Biafra, how to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my vision, from what I have seen so far. I have been involved in the one they call BWGG. I have been partially involved in this one, Madam Bridget and Bruce Fenn. So I know. And you know, I want to tell you what, I don't talk. I don't reveal any secret to anyone. And I do not expose anybody until you find me.
Listen, he don't talk and he don't reveal anything to anyone. But he wants Madam Bridget to be transparent too, and he don't want to be transparent. He don't want to review his activities. That is to tell you the reason why he don't want to work with any person fighting for Biafra restoration, apart from Umuwanyi Ajadu, Umuwanyi Okalelieli, Umuwanyi Akuna. How can you be a freedom fighter surrendered by women, only women, no men? Imagine. Next one, vision, partially this one, partially that one. Everything is partially. And you will listen to that vision this Gumi of Iduu has. He is Gumi of Iduu. And nobody can stop that him not to be answering Gumi of Iduu. Not even Mazi Nnamdi Ofewu, the Queen of Iduu, can stop Gumi of Iduu to be answering Gumi of Iduu. Now, Negepano, the visionary man who all the dingos have been praising, listen, he just be having only but a vision. Only vision.
Then I will need to address, you know, that particular, and that's what I'm doing today. So what I'm going to say here today is something that's not going to jeopardize Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nor jeopardize whatever they are doing. It is something that ordinarily should be in the public domain. But my vision
his vision
for Biafra is this. And to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
And to release Mazi. Underline the word. His vision to restore Biafra and to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, his vision. Remember, vision is like a dream. Which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the restoration of Biafra lies in this Gumi of Iduu shoulder, Mazi, for good 1 year, this man have not done one thing or step up or come up with something with plan. He only have vision. He only have vision. He have not implemented anything. And most of you, autopilot bingos, are busy shouting, if you know what Gumi of Iduu have achieved or is doing, and he is telling you he only have vision. Gumi of Iduu has nothing but vision, but you people have already been celebrating the achievement of the vision that he have not presented. That is why I told you people, always ask question. Oh, onye ma ihe na address. Ndị Igbo na-atụ inu si na address adịghị efu ụzọ. Always listen to people like me, MAP, people like Metusela nwanne Mekisedek, ka ị na-ebute uche, ka ị na-enweta akọ, ka ị na-amụta something, because ị na-ege people like George Money ntị, ị ga na-amata ife. Ị na-ege people like Biafran Child nwa Chineke, the general, you will get something in your brain. Now, listen, his vision, not what he has done, not what he is ready to be doing, but his vision to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Meaning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have spent 1 year and 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, inside DSS without this man doing anything. Can you get that almighty vision, almighty visioneer? Can you get that almighty plan? Gumi has spent 1 year and almost 3 months to have just 1 year and just only vision. Imagine if you can only use 1 year and something to have only vision. Imagine for you to plan how to implement your vision. It will take you another 10 years. Then to implement it another 10 years. Imagine. Just listen.
After studying this IPOB.
Student study.
Before I came to join, I have done my underground work.
Listen.
I said, I was hearing how they are paying money there, paying money this, paying there, paying there. I said that is a problem. So I came.
Yeah, listen. This is divisional
to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what I wanted to do was that I know when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, it would have been very difficult because
people, division,
these criminals.
Which means, according to him now, he had this division before he joined IPOB. Listen, according to him, because when you are listening to this very statement, he said that before he joined IPOB, which he had never joined and he can never join, because he had not been part of IPOB, which means he has this vision and he never relates this vision to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, he has a vision to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because according to him, his vision here to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he had it already before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The question now is, who now planned the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who planned the kidnap? Because for you to be having plan on how to bring somebody who is not in kidnap cage, and you are planning on how to bring that person, which means you know and you are aware and you are planning to kidnap the person before you will now bring the person out. And according to Mugu again, he said he want to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu atagahu. Now you get my point, because these are the areas the Umu Bingos lack the capacity to think. This is the area all of you cannot think because your brain are so dead that you cannot function. It cannot function. You people need people like me, Methuselah, the franchise, the general, and the George Money to reset your brains for it to start working. Now, he told you people, before he joined, he has all this vision. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, up till now, those visions have not been implemented. And he knows that they have perfected the plan to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he now know how to pin all of you to make sure that all of you cannot think, all of you cannot reason. That is the study, the underground work he went. He studied very well to know the language you need to be hearing, not what you're supposed to be seeing. Do you remember? There is difference between the language, what you're supposed to hear, and the action you're supposed to see. Because action is louder than voice. Now, he is giving you voice without action, and you are taking it. Let us hear that vision, all the plans he has before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and up to today, all of them are still on vision. I am telling you all that he is using your brain to do tinkle, tinkle, little style. How I wonder what you are, like a diamond in the sky. That is what he's using you people to do. Listen to him. Omuabu MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. Ayandeleboa. Ndoniru autopilot heart ganaku bim 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 bim, heart attack, heart attack, heart attack, heart failure, heart failure, heart failure. Because ngana here woto 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 woto. Mbupute eziokwu ahụ ndosi anama ntiwe akụ oyibo nsugbe onye ọbụla na-afịa. I need calls autopilot to call in to explain to me. Let them answer my question. You will see them running 440. Because when you don't have brain, you can't think. Because Your brain controls the system of your body. Kai genu guminti, kai when we can water things in aga on.
All the people you see. Even this Madam Bridget, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suspended her at a point.
It's part of the vision.
They caged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I said, no. What we need to do to restore Biafra is that we need to embark on local products.
Listen,
we need to embark on raw materials from Biafra.
Listen,
raw talent, raw professionals.
Now, he told you people, for Biafra to be restored, you need to embark on a raw talent, on a local one, Abi. And Latina, I keep on repeating the name because it's here. Madam, the woman called Latina, then brought somebody who has into that local manufacturing. Gina AB, Gina, greetings from here. Then Latina and Ndidi Amaka with Rosemary, then brought a local raw talent to start with. What did this man do? He reached for them to implement what is just said now. He abandoned them and he set them up. And he handed them over to the police. That is the one of the major issue he has with Ndidi Amaka and Rosemary and Latina. How can they not show you there? Because he know how to deceive you people, because your inability to think is your problem. Let us continue. Because I told you, I have returned to social media for almost a week plus. I am not on social media. Those of you who know that I don't broadcast for almost a week because I went for holiday. Now I am back, and the gumi of iduu ga collect woto. Master Prophet ga collect woto. Kanu will collect woto from me. Omu ekwe ine manyanke kpazu ebuzimike Pentecost. Abata gomi ofuma. Adonye gomi iru. Kan mwetisi ha mpito ha ka ha maru na Biafra restoration is a spirit. O ihe mmụọ ka ị na-eme. Ha che n'ọsọ ha ma ebute ike. Nna afụ ka ha na-efe chọdozu nchọnchọ ọgụ ha na-efe. Ọmụ aki na-efe lo ino na anyị na-aka ife ọkịka. I the natural well built spiritually amụla imbued. Ka anyị na-ege n'uguminti.
Raw experience from Biafra. We don't need Bruce Fane.
Listen.
I'm telling you, if we need Bruce Fane, it means that all our education are waste. All the lawyers, Biafra lawyers that are very, very in line with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB and the movement, it means that our education is a waste.
Do you hear that? He needs a raw talent. You don't need Bruce Fane. You need local ones. In other words, you don't need foreign lawyers. You need local lawyers. One onye amaha na nwere ikpe dị iche between customary court and international court. Onye amaha na obulo every lawyer nwere ike ịga stand there on international court. No, this man cheno na ikpe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ ikpe mgbo na the other people na no ikpe ana village boundaries. You need the local lawyer. You don't need Bruce Fane. And you know all this for more than 1 year. You have not gathered 2 to 3 lawyers to start this thing you are saying. And the Umugumi cannot ask, okay, since you are telling us for good more than 1 year now, you have this vision, why haven't you started? Why haven't you make calls for the local lawyers? Since you don't need Bruce Fane, why haven't you write to the UN? Why haven't you get these local lawyers and empower them? Why haven't none of these local lawyers, why haven't none of them speak or to say, oh, we are taking over? We are so only the ones hired by IPOB or your own is to come and condemn. No single lawyer. We have many local lawyers. Why have you, for more than 1 year, your vision is in your head and you are raising funds every day? You need local Yahoo lawyers. Do you know that it's not anyhow lawyer you can put to handle a freedom fighting case? Do you know that there's, before any lawyer to take any case, you will tell the person every secret about your case? Are you aware of this? Now, how can you bring a lawyer, just pack people come, you give them a sensitive case like case of Biafra restoration that has to do with the one of the most smartest country in the world, the Britain? Now, you don't need Bruce Lee. And for good 1 year, you have not write any letter. Now, those of you who are telling us, oh, Gumi of Iduu is doing a wonderful work, Gumi of Iduu is doing this and that, are you hearing from your zombie master? Are you hearing it? For good 1 year, he has not done nothing. He has not done anything, only having a vision. It took him 1 year and 3 months to have vision. Imagine how many years it will take him to make a plan for that vision. For you people to understand what we are talking. When we say something, you people need to pay attention. When Mazinam can say he needs 100 men, you people think that all of you are the 100 men. You are nowhere close to even human being that will be counted. When men speak, we know them. Autopilot. Invite autopilot. I want to lecture them. MAP have returned to open the eyes of the autopiloters to see the lies of Gumi of Iduu, so that when the time comes, you will not say, oh, you were not informed. We know all this, but why didn't we tell you? I am telling you now. I start with the first video where he's telling you he was told that they have 14 camp of ESN. He was told that ESN is 14 camp. He is not sure. And he told Madam Bridget. Now he told you people that ESN camp can be anything. It can be 14 states. Now, are you getting it? That is why we are here, to educate you people, to open your eyes. I told them nearly that time that I will be the end of Iduu. They said you cannot end Iduu. Didn't I do it? When I did, I exposed everything about Iduu. Today, how many people are still talking about it? How many people are proud of it? I have come to end autopilot too. Because everything they say, I will be bringing it here. The first vision is to go and get local lawyers. Nigerian local lawyers who don't even only jigolu sorting where sort to go. How many local lawyers are in Nigeria? How many of them have won any case? Yeah, they handle the issue of Martin and they can get the kind brain this man went. They cannot see the kind brain this man went. He got those being lawyers. Because Habia represent an international case. Oh, RIP from the autopilot. RIP. A minute silent for them. Can you get this man, auntie?
If we go and start paying $80,000 to a lawyer to write to UN, for a lawyer to write to human rights, for a lawyer to write, it means our education is a waste. And it is not making mouth. Believe me. Some of us have the grace to do better times 100 what Bruce Fenn is doing. The reason why I supported Bruce Fenn in the first place was to give voice. To give voice to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing.
You hear that? Now he is telling the gullible ones, the moment he realized that he have Chiputalo onwe Panama, the moment he realized that no Bago onwe Otonama, the moment he realized that, oh, some people will ask, so you have not been doing anything. Why are you, if Bruce Fenn is not doing anything, why did you support him at the initial stage? Why are you not defending him at the initial stage? He's now telling them is to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice. Does it mean that he, Gumi of Iduu, don't have voice? But he said that he has keys and grades. Does it mean that the whole autopilot Umubingos are voiceless? Is that what you are telling me? And you need somebody to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice. Now let me tell you, in case you don't know, the duty of Bruce Fenn is not just to write UN. If any day the Nigerian government will appear before the ICC, Bruce Fenn will be there as a legal representative, not as a voice giver. Makanonye ejela akwụkwọ, ogalo school, oga school, okama ife, okama the difference between a representative and a lawyer. You must not be a lawyer before you represent person. But when you talk about legal issue, you must. That is the reason he, Gumi, cannot represent any person before any court to tell you that he is not a lawyer. Obunoga school, you have to tell his followers the truth. And whenever he is lying, always watch his body language. He always laugh at his followers' ignorance. His gullible followers' brain, he laugh at it. And if I play you the video where he described his followers, you will pity them. He finished them. And I will play it after this very one. Listen, and listen attentively. AP, Eziokubundo, 1 in Biafra land. Listen.
I cannot offer any other thing more than that. To give voice, to speak. Because if you go to America, we have qualified lawyers. The only thing that is lacking is small thing. Sources. The right channel. Where we channel our strength and our professionalism.
He agree. Wait, let me hear what he said that they like. Okay, B. Okay, B. Oh, Gumi. Onye mere gị fa. Hi, Gumi atagafu. Gumi, you are a that is it. In fact, comedy ki kwesị ide na art. Comedy, listen.
More than that. To give voice, to speak. Because if you go to America, we have qualified lawyers.
Okay. What do they lack?
The only thing that is lacking is small thing. Sources. The right channel. Where we channel our strength and our professionalism.
Now you see it. He even tell you that they lack sources and the right channel. And Bruce Fenn get all those things. You see the reason. You are still telling the people why they cannot use local lawyers. In America, how many of those local lawyers have sued Nigeria for genocide? Since they have it all. How many of these local lawyers have sued Hope Uzodinma for the killing of the innocent Igbo youth in Imo State? Even the one we all of us saw last time, the 14 Igbo youth. They cannot even sue a common criminal, and they want to dabble into issue of a heavyweight case like Biafra freedom. You see why I tell you that there is no single bingo called himself autopilot that can think. Oh my Lord, I challenge them any day, anytime, anywhere to call me MAP for question and answer. Hala equal 5 minutes in any program. Hasn't any question from me without singing like parrot. I will stop the Biafra agitation. Another name it's simple thing. Do have 1-2 question hasn't correct without implicating the others. Then I, MAP, will start talking about Biafra, not even talking about them. Because I know 100% that every autopilot is empty in brain. They are brain dead. They are brainless. Another man near to on. It's not by bragging. That is the reality. That is the reality. That is the truth of the matter. Now, look at what a man is talking after 1 year and 3 months. This, remember, he is telling the autopilot his vision. Remember, he is telling the autopilot bingo gumi his own vision to Freeman Nnamdi Kanu on how to restore Biafra. Not what he is doing. And all this thing he is saying here, he have not planned any of them, nor even implement any. And you will see, when you wonder where this Gumi, when they will tell you what Gumi is doing, he is telling you what he is doing here. He is busy having vision, not making plan. He is busy living in a delusion. And autopilot bingos will come out and tell you, if you know, do I need to know your vision? And you see the result of DOS everywhere, eating fruit, left and right, front and back, up and down. You cannot get it because you are incapacitated. Listen, his name now is Gumi of Iduu, King of Vision. Gumi of Iduu, aka King of Vision, living in delusion or mini delusional.
That is what is lacking. And some of us have the key.
You have the key.
So when I joined this struggle, they say they are paying lobbyists. Yes, fine. You can, lobbyists, you can pay lobbyists firm, but they paid $80,000. Nothing came out of it. When somebody...
This is the same of Gumi, who said that you don't need to pay any lobbyists. It's not telling you, after I lectured him about lobbies, after I told him that even a country that is fighting a war has lobbies for making peace, and I use Ukraine and Korea, for example, for him, instead of him to come out publicly to tell me, MAP, thank you, sir, for lecturing me free of charge without collecting money. He is now telling you that you can pay lobbies. The same Gumi who said that every lobbyist should be cut off. And I told him, I give him the second example about Sudan, South Sudan and the Sudan. And I told him, I mentioned the lobby company firm they use. Now he come out again. He have agreed you can pay lobbies. And the same Gumi who tell you that the Biafra restoration have entered I'm a struggle. You don't need lobbies. And I call him to order. I lecture his brain. His own is that he learned from me why his bingos cannot learn. He tell bingos don't listen. He will be here listening. Oh yeah, because Ogalo school. Ogala akwụkwọ Omalifebu school. Onwelo knowledge in wisdom. That is why he keep on committing blunder every day on a live TV. because come ogeche can they my fair kuzieli something. Only Zuzu. Ona sachasi umu bingishi. Now just look at Onyesiun. He is. Remember, these are divisions. Your division for after 1 year and 3 months. This is vision only. This is vision. He's telling you vision. He's not coming to lobbies. He have never told you the major part of the vision. Maybe after he will listen to this my broadcast, he will never talk about that vision again because he know I will frustrate him. He know that I know more than him. He knows that. Listen, can I go on Mr. Vision unti? You know, gay cap. I tell me go comment section because Odoguchi Chukujoke. I tell me go comment because you know gay. Ay, nde asaligo umu autopilot isi. Asago autopilot members asago had dies asa her pieces. Asacha her brain ha cha dies this empty obolo this so see here this in obolo na mmiri o here this in obolo where is here this obolo fa obolo any autopilot person imepele obolo na so see ga na afu there mmiri umu nwan mmiri fu umu nwan ogucha. Because onye asaligo ha onye na watch porn video every day. Vision vision, look at vision. Onye Mr. Vision, visionary journey. Listen, let's
one
go.
statement from you and they say, oh, it is the work of lobbyists. It's complete waste. It's a slap to people that are reasonable. It's a slap. Because some people have the key. There are some people that have the grace that anything, anywhere they go, if the door is not opening, they have the key to open the door. And I happen to be one of them. You can't shy away from that. I happen to be one of those that God created for this Biafra that have key to many things. If I have not proven that to you, just wait. You're going to see more. You're going to see something very soon.
Now, you see it. Imagine, Gumi have all this key of opening anything that is locked. And for 1 year and 3 months, he has not opened the key of DSS for Mazi to come out. For 1 year and 3 months, he has not opened the key of International Criminal Court for them to raise the genocide committed in Biafra land, that the case is there. He has this key, but he has not opened the key for the world to say conduct referendum. He has not opened the key. The only thing he has used this in his key to open now is this vision or mini vision. Now you got what I am telling you. Are you listening? In Ege Kwanti. In Ege Kwanti. All the keys he has now, he is the only key I know this man have is a key of confusion, key of betrayal, key of destruction, key of nude picture, key of porn videos. There is no any other key this man have. Now, what have you achieved for the past good 1 year? Man, you have been arrested with these keys. And remember, what he's telling you now is his vision to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and restore Biafra, not what he have done, because he have done nothing. Are you not listening? Gumi of Iduu is telling his followers that he has only vision, not anything. Now you understand when we speak, why they are reporting our page, why he is paying people to go and report report their page, attack them on comment section, because he knows that people like us, when we speak, the new one that are confused following them will be wise and they will disassociate their address. That is why he keep on paying people. Report Maza Chebepo's page, report the Biafra unit. Make sure you bring it down so that we will not be delivering people from his hand. The little juju he make when he use the tie their brain down, they untie everything. Because at this point, when I tell you guys, what have this man achieved? Can anyone mention this is what Gumi of Iduu have achieved? In this point now, he has used his mouth to tell people that he is not in charge of ESN, that they told him, they said, and here now, he don't know the activities of Bruce Fen. He don't know the activities of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He don't know the activities of Barrister Aloy Ejimako and the rest of them. And he want to employ his own lawyer that he will now be using to be doing scam, to be telling you people all manner of lies. He knows nothing about the activities of DOS. Remember, the same way this man is confused is the same way Master Prophet is confused. Is the same way Canon Takane is confused. All of them are running helter-skelter, trying to know one or two things that DOS is doing, or trying to know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you people that the key to restore Biafra is three, only three key. He said ikukwana afwanya. Oh, afa tabugomo. Ikukwana afwanya. Afa na tozika suya. Chai. Ikukwana afwanya knows the three of them, the three keys to restore Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows the three keys to restore Biafra. And as of then, he says that Uchemefo knows only one. Today, there is no Uchemefo. That's only one Uchemefo knows. Uchemefo have destroyed it. Because the only one Uchemefo knows cannot stop the restoration of Biafra. And the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never revealed to anybody the keys to restore Biafra, because he knows that people like Gumi of Iduu is on this very IPOB, looking for a way to strike, to destroy. That is why he keeps the key to himself. That is why he make plans on his own, and he give order, and the leadership of IPOB executes that order under the watch and being supervised by Mazi Chike Edoziem, the gentle but dangerous in action. When you look at him, he looks so gentle, but when in action, he is more dangerous than any other person. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu choose him. It's not all about talking, coming to talk. No, there are people who are not meant to be speaking. They answer you through their actions. And the Chike doesn't happen to be one who don't have time to be talking. This backing bingo called Gumi of Iduu. Have you seen all the whole threat he gave to Nigeria, and have he executed any of them? The answer is no. Listen, to that almighty vision. For more than 15 minutes now, have any of you get any vision of this, any reasonable vision from this man on how to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Have he said anything that look like a vision to restore Biafra? Now, can I get that vision? Only autopilot. Let's listen to the vision. Can I get the vision, won't it?
But I believe that so far, I have been able to prove to you, Biafrans, that I have some keys with the help of many people, especially the Umuada. I have so many keys that I have not used.
He has the key with the help of Umuada, Madam Bazooka. You see the key. You see where the key landed. Key of Umuwine. Now you know the reason why Nelly a full option enter social media because Simon has the key to open any woman's full option. I don't want to say it. I want him to use his mouth to mention these women, because if he talk all this key without telling us where this key they open, you know, say the key never start working. Now you understand key. Gumi of iduu is progressing under skirt. The gumi of iduu is progressing under skirt. I just say, let me keep calm and watch where this key will open. End of the day, he told you people, one key of imagine key one you key of other. That's why nearly full option you heading at social media, because gumi of iduu, no doubt he has the key to open any woman's skirt. He is progressing under skirt. And the division to progress under skirt, division to bring Ibaneli autonomy, division to easy bazooka's nakedness. That is division. Now I believe you can see where the key is heading to. The kind of key gumi of iduu has, the kind of key gumi of iduu is displaying. Somebody send me a screenshot of Nelly Ofewu of iduu, telling me to stop calling gumi of iduu the gumi of iduu, or else his useless iduu will destroy. And I look at a shameless bonfu called Nelly Ofewu telling me to stop calling the king of gumi of iduu the name. I say you are just joking. Tell her any day I open her chapter. Guys, can you liquid finger me because on one hour, you see, key of wine. Remember, we see there on his vision on how to restore Biafra and the Freeman in Namdekan. That vision is where we are now. Listen to that vision. At least I am not the one making up this thing. When you go through, you will see it. Joshua, Chidi, Ebube. If you post this any link on the comment section, I will block you. You can write whatever you want to write, but once you post any link, you will chop blocking. It's a promise. I don't give a dime of who you are. I will not block you because I haven't warned you. But one more link from you. Sorry, you got Facebook blocking. It's blocking Kabacha. Oh, this is a link. You just scam people. Post your link. You will use it to scam people. Now you can not. I now watch the so-called what is it called? The so-called almighty vision to bring Mazinamnikan. Joshua Chidebere, for the last time, I have warned you again. One more link from you, I will block you. Don't say I don't want you. I don't know who you are, but try yourself. I have warned you enough. That will be the last warning from you. Now listen to the almighty vision on how to restore Biafra and free Mazinamnikan. After 1 year, all this man can come out is a vision and the key to open women's skirts. Progressing with with speed on women's skirts. Every woman have the key because Paul Paul you know all their keys, and that is why Paul Onwubiko cannot speak, because Paul Onwubiko he will just publish the naked picture of Paul Onwubiko now. All these women now, their husband is now a toy. Their husband have lost it all because for another man to have the key to open your wife's boot, you don't finish now. finish. You see it. Now listen attentively.
So what I have come to do now is to tell you where they got it wrong. And I don't blame them. I don't blame Madam Bridget Okafor. She's a very naive woman.
Yes.
I don't blame Farodi Mekwa. He's a priest. What did he know about life and professionalism? He don't know anything about international law.
Do you see it? When I told you people that this man did not go school, you people are arguing it. Now, a reverend father this man is telling you that reverend fathers are not educated because he don't know that many reverend fathers are doctors, many reverend fathers are engineers. He don't know that many reverend fathers are more professional than him. You see it? He thinks that reverend fathers don't go to school. You see it? When I told you people, this guy need to be blocked. You have been blocked. You can go and paste link to your house. I warned you, but you didn't listen. Now you see it. Now that is looking at me. Haven't you seen many reverend fathers that are doctors, reverend sisters that are medical doctors? Are you not seeing many of them? We have many of them. You see it. When we say something, try to listen. He is now telling Umubingo that reverend fathers know nothing about professionalism. Meanwhile, many reverend fathers here in Italy, there in America, even where he is in Finland, are medical doctors and other things. Now you understand it. You see it. So he is now telling the Umubingo that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, look at people who don't know anything and bring them in. Is that what you are thinking? You think that before Maazị Nnamdi Kanu select people, he don't know your quality. You think that before Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bring you, he don't know what you can offer, unless you betray the trust. Because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will know. He will bring you after you don't deliver. Once you start deviating, he will remove you. That is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu for you. You see it. Reverend fathers are not don't know anything about professionalism because you are not making any research about reverend fathers. Many reverend fathers are professors in university, lecturing in many universities around the world. Look at how can this Gumi of Iduu. No wonder he contested in Finland. Even his estranged wife did not vote for him. Even his own relatives, dear best friends, none of them vote for him because they know that this man cannot offer anything. They know that voting for this man is like voting for Buhari shit in Nsi Buhari. People prefer to vote for Nsi Buhari than voting for this man. You see it. Now, when you talk, always make research. Don't come to social media to show your stupidity. How can a grown-up human being who is residing in Western world, a world where computer and the internet is available for you, just pay your money and you can have internet to make researches, will come out boldly without shame, tell his gullible bingos that reverend fathers don't go to school? What do they know about professionalism apart from reverend fathers' work? He wants Reverend Father Mewa to come and tell him his professionalism, his criteria. You see it? That is why we tell you people, can any of the autopilot answer my questions? What have this man achieved for good 1 year and 3 months? Can anyone mention one of his achievements? Only one. Or mention any idea he think and he plan it and he bring it out. Only one. They not get. Now, can I get his vision? His vision, unti. His vision, unti.
Listen. Ekpa is just a priest, but Bridget Okafor is a naive woman, so I don't blame them. But you know, the thing I blame is, you know, the environment and the struggle that made them what they are in the struggle today. So they are even better than many. Now, I want to tell Biafrans the roadmap, what we should have done, and it is not late yet, because
listen, he wants to tell Biafrans the roadmap, what we should have done. Underline that word, what we should have done. The question now is, so you know what you should have done and you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? And you said you have key. You are one of those people who have key to do many things, and you know these things, and you have not done it, which means you don't want Martin Amkan to come out. Biafrans, listen, he is now telling you what we should have done. Now, the question you people should be asking him is, where have he been leading you people to? And why is he not doing those things before? And why is he now telling you what we should have done? And why didn't he, who has many keys, why didn't he achieve all these things from the beginning? Agwamununa, onya the key of confusion. When I confuse all the autopilot, they cannot ask questions. He wants to tell them the roadmap to Biafra restoration. Amuabu MAP Ezioku Bundu, Kembo Nambu, one in Biafra land. Mputana Gwagia, Ogana Lugafo, Ogana Bagoka. But I will be telling you that truth. I will be telling you that truth. Can I fear? Now, he told you people, I want to tell you the roadmap to restore Biafra. And he's telling you that he's doing something. You are doing something before to restore Biafra out of the roadmap, right? Or out of your vision to tell you that you are working for the enemies for many years and you are still working. Now, I told you people, I will not judge this man with what they say. I will judge him with what comes from his mouth. And I will nail him with what comes from his mouth. That is who I am. That is why I am called Ezioku Bondo Nkembo. I don't judge people by giving the word alleging or imagine or thinking. What comes out of your mouth? The same way God is judging you with what comes out from your mouth, it's the same way I am judging you. That is why I told you guys, judge me with what I say with my mouth. Ezioku Bundo. Ezioku na abo kananti. Ezioku na afofu. I told people that Ezioku, the only thing you can use to classify or compare with Ezioku is Onubu. How many of you know what is Onubu? Bitter leaf. You know, when you put bitter leaf in your mouth, it will bitter you to the extent of vomiting it or pour it out. But if you cross your mind, continue chewing it. And after you chewed it and you swallowed it, after some minutes, the sweetness of that bitter leaf will remain in your mouth for almost a day plus. Because that is how truth, when truth hits you, the pain will be, you will be shaking. Oh, heart failure. Oh, what will I do? But later, when you accept the truth, you will be enjoying it. Many of you are feeling the pain of my truth because you are a traitor. Many of you are feeling the pain of my truth because you hate truth. Many of you are feeling the pain of my truth because you are in the wrong side. Many of you are feeling the pain of my truth because you are evil. The moment you accept my truth, that moment you will have rest of mind, a peace of mind. Now, the road map to restore Biafra. Oh, get onto the road map and they ask this man, why have you been operating outside the road map of Biafra restoration and the road map to restore to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why do you choose to operate outside it? You cannot ask question. You can't. Listen and listen. Let us go. We must continue.
I still have it on the table, especially
on the table
with the government in exile. With the government in exile, I have it on the table. We need to assemble our best lawyers around the world that have the interest of Biafra at heart. That's all that we need. Assemble 10, you know, professional lawyers, researchers. Assemble them. And actually, you know, I should have done this. And somebody know.
Let the party, you know, I shouldn't have done this. Because anytime he commits himself, he will like to do what they called damage control. In that damage control, he will implicate himself. He knows that people will ask him, so you know all this, why haven't you done it? You know all this map, why haven't you follow it? That is the reason. That is the reason. You know all this, you are not following it. Now, you see the reason I told you people. Start asking questions. Now, watch the damage control he is making. Because I told you, once he commits himself, he will come with a damage control. He will implicate himself. Now, watch how he wants to defend himself. The reason why he have not done all these things. Get on thing. Remember, he is still in a vision on how to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not he is doing anything. No. He is still living in a visionary world. Listen.
That is watching me now know that we have discussed this. But because of this particular distraction here and there, we have not been able to do that. But it is coming.
Do you hear that? So because of distraction, who are distracting him? Who are the people? Is any person distracting Gumi? So for good 1 year, you know the roadmap and you are not following it because of distraction. You abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who is busy attacking you? You are the one bringing yourself to attack people. You are the one who paid Umu Bingo, who has no directions, who has no brain. You pay them, say, oh yeah, come to comment section of Mazat Chebepo. Start attacking him. Start to the reporter his page. Nobody attack you. But because you are agent of Nigeria, one Nigeria, you are working for Hope Osodema, you are working for Dave Omahi. You are in these guys that you are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see it because of distraction. He is not telling Umu Bingo, it's because of distraction. For more than 1 year, he have not done anything to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He have not done anything to restore Biafra. He have not done anything towards Biafra restoration. He needs only 10 lawyers. First, he needs 100 Biafrans to pay $10,000. Now, he is telling them the roadmap. So he never knew the roadmap before. He is not operating through the roadmap. You see it. When we say a word, you listen, you pay attention. Get on it.
I want you to understand how they have scammed IPOB. One, this man called the BWGG and Bruce Fenn. When Onyendu was arrested,
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that rubbish. Absolutely bunkum. Get out. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Are you people? Have you heard the vision of Gumi of Iduu? Have you heard the vision of Gumi of Iduu? Now, tomorrow, I will bring the video of where a woman confronted him. That will be what I will do tomorrow. Did you people see everything, how it plays? Why I settle down to play that video is for you to understand. When we tell you that Gumi of Iduu is not doing anything, you will be arguing. When we tell you Gumi of Iduu is scamming you people, you will be arguing. On this note, I ask you people again, ask Gumi of Iduu, why are you operating outside the roadmap of Biafra restoration? Why have you to do anything to restore Biafra? Why? You see it? Your vision for more than 15 minutes, there is no single vision. All the vision is to assemble 10 lawyers, local lawyers. You don't need Bruce Wayne. Now, let me tell you, you need someone who has connection to move any case. Not only in Nigeria, for you to excel in this world now, you need someone who is well connected. Someone who knows somebody, when knows somebody. Someone who will now call somebody, say, please, I need this case to reach this man's table. Now you want to bring a local lawyer who cannot even win a rape case. You want to bring him. And I open a challenge to any autopilot. Come in here, ask a question based on the video you watch now. Can dog give vam? You see it? When we talk talk with fact and figures. We don't come here to gossip. Now, those of you will say, oh, you are gossiping when you are discussing your person. Is Madam Bridget, Reverend Father the Megwa, and Bruce Wayne. Somebody is talking about them. Are they not human being? You don't see that as a gossip. What will you call that? Because your brain is not working. If your brain is working, you will be able to think before you talk, not talking before you think. And I challenge any autopilot to call on this program. In fact, I will open my line. Let me open my line. Call and they tell me two things Gumi of Iduu have achieved for past 1 year and in order to restore Biafra or to free Mazen Amikan. Anyone you know. Do you know any? Because all of you, your brain, you are brain dead. None of your brain are working. Ubulu na akpochigo, Simon ejilugo brain unu we nwụọ garị. He have used all your brain to drink garị. Ewolugo brain unu we nwụọ pani. Before I continue, if you are still wondering, why are the followers of autopilot, why are they not talking? Why are they not reasonable? Let me show you the reason. I think just wait a minute if I can see the video. Oh, the video is not here. Okay, I have seen it. Don't worry. I will play it. Let me play it so that you will know the reason. In case you are wondering why they are not thinking, why their brain is brainless, listen and listen attentively. Where Gumi of Iduu describe his followers. Just give me a minute. Now listen. Omo bingo. Listen to this video.
Ourselves the guidance of some of them. Those
in Ania.
Some of you that cannot think like human being again.
Exactly.
Have taken the responsibility of the guidance.
You hear it.
See that you have lost every legitimacy
to think.
Make decisions for yourself.
In agency, you have lost every legitimacy to think by yourself. Why is he not talking?
From this slavery.
Wait.
I cannot think like human being again.
Let me start it afresh. Sorry, let me start it afresh.
We made ourselves the guidance of some of them at home. Those some of you that cannot think like human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship. That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy for yourself. That's why we decide that you sit at home, you sit at home. Because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this. Yourself. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria.
Yes.
The idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human beings because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meals a day.
But the idea.
You are very lucky. Have millions.
But the idea. Do you hear it? The reason why people are following him is because those that are following him are brain dead. He said it by himself. I am not people that all this who are like David Chijoke. They are brainless dead. That is why Simon is using them. Simon said it by himself. I am not the one saying it. It comes from Gumi of Iduu. Did you hear it? He told you people that you cannot even think about your 3 square meals a day. The reason why he will come and tell you say to sit at home, you sit, is because you cannot think by yourself. Am I the one who said it? I wasn't the one who said it. He is telling you people, his autopilot, that all of you. That is why we see younger brother to Ikonso talking trash. Because somebody, a reasonable, that I know many of you don't understand this. Mado Biafra TV, greetings from here. Yes, you can call in if you wish to call. I have opened the line. You can call in. Anyone that wish to call, you can call in. Let me drop my number, especially the autopilot. Call in and tell us what you think. If you want me to drop the link, I can also. We say the truth and nothing but the truth. We don't come here to just lie against somebody. We will play your video as an evidence, as a proof. The people will be watching it and we will be analyzing it. In case of necessity, in case of tomorrow, you will say, where is your evidence? He didn't say it. I believe all of you have heard it from him. Let me drop my number because in the next 30 minutes, I will end the broadcast. I have spent almost 2 hours. It's enough to liberate any person that has brain. I am trying to wake the dead brains of autopilot from the shackles of autopilot to Mubingo. Simon have caused a lot of brain damage to his followers with lies and deceit. He have made their brain for them not to make use of it again. For more than a year, somebody is living a life of a vision and division. And they cannot think. The number to call is +39 35 12 95 77 52. You can see it right there on the screen. You can call. If you have questions, be bold enough to ask. Most especially the autopilot. And also be ready to answer my question, because someone Abumazi Achebe Paul, MAP Ezoku Bundu, Kembo Nambo. We have the first caller here. Welcome to the program.
MAP Ezoku Bundu.
Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Kembo Nambo.
Anya Pure.
We are not here to protect anybody. Oya na poni Maazi Madu Biafra is calling from Accra, Ghana. Maazi, please continue doing this thing you are doing, because I don't know if you understand how far the message are passing goes, but people who are listening to you, especially the autopiloters, especially those that don't even know where they stand, at least they have sense to even think, even if they are not trying to support what you are doing. At least they are thinking and not spending their money.
Exactly.
Now let me jump to the reason why Simon Ekpa has started this new strategy of trying to tell the people about his mission or whatever. Do you know that Simon Ekpa has now started to plan his Biafra something government? How do they even call that rubbish?
He said there's a Biafran government in exile.
Because of this plan of government in exile, Simon Ekpa he's trying not to work with Bridget, because Bridget, just like Nelly was doing, Nelly was giving him money so that he could recruit men on ground for their job that he wanted to do. But Nelly didn't know that the men he was sending were actually his own personal people, that they were using that opportunity to scam her. The same thing he was doing with Bridget, collecting money from Bridget with the hope and belief that Simon Ekpa actually had men that were from ESN, like he actually had control from ESN. But this woman has discovered that the guy is not doing anything with the money that they are giving to him. Well, remember, like I used to say, it's only money that creates their fight. Greed for money. Whenever money issue comes, Simon Ekpa will split from them and start giving them online fight battle. That is what he's doing. Bridget does not fund him anymore. So now Bridget and Bruce Wayne are now his enemies. Remember, it was the time this man wanted to bring Bruce Wayne to his platform. I don't even know if he finally succeeded in bringing him. There was a time he was always praising Madame Bridget, Nelly, and then Bruce Wayne, telling you people that, oh, these people are the people doing the main work. Now, away from this, Bruce Wayne is not supposed to be working for IPOB or money. What nonsense? What nonsense? If not for the sake of money. Bridget is no more giving him money. And he knows that Bridget is in charge of Bruce Wayne. So every money that Bruce Wayne is taking from Bridget, he believes that that money is supposed to be carried out to him.
Exactly.
Everybody listening to know that Simon Ekpa has no place in IPOB. Everything he's trying to do is just a damage control and a way to destroy IPOB. Remember that from the onset, his mission has been to destroy IPOB.
Exactly.
That's the reason why when he started getting people following and believing in nonsense that he was saying, he thought that he has arrived. And then he started creating fake ESN to be able to destroy IPOB back home, which is ESN. Now, this is the time for him to also destroy IPOB internationally. Remember, Bruce Wayne did not start working with IPOB immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Bruce Wayne has been working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition.
Exactly.
Do you understand me? Now,
Exactly.
So whatever this guy is doing now is because he now has men in the international community, which Madame Bridget has refused to work with. Listen, it is a systematic destruction. That's this guy, he's a systematic manipulator. When he wants to manipulate people, he will first of all come and tell you that where he's not comfortable, then you now put his own game on the front so that you now be following what he wants you to do. That is what he does. He's now telling you now that Bruce Wayne no more reliable because the money they pay him, they say it's too much, blah, blah, blah. Now, remember that he is also trying in the same way. They're trying to tell you that there are also our people over there or his people over there that can also do that international lobbying and they will pay them less. This is simply because there are people he is now working with that he wants to pay with the money that he's going to be getting from Bridget. But Bridget is not agreeing with him. This thing has nothing to do with IPOB because Bridget she already has her own issues with us. So what he's doing now is trying to look for a way to stop Bridget from working with Bruce so that Bridget can now look into his direction and listen to those people that he wants to bring, and they will be siphoning the money and be giving the money to them. Everything, all these cock and bull stories he's in, everywhere he's knocking, is because of money, nothing else. He sits up, he sits down.
Exactly.
Ekpa is a criminal. He's only here for the money. Everybody who is listening should know that the guy is just there for the money, nothing else. That is why anytime the money refuses to come to him or it's not coming to him, he will now start bringing issues from nowhere. At the end of the day, after talking and bringing everything, he will still land for where? There you go. So he's a systematic manipulator, and our people need to be aware of this. Mazi, thank you so much for your time.
Our people need to be sensitized. I have to return call to some of my caller before because I have to return their calls. There is a lot of people calling. I don't know if you are there. If you are there, you pick up your call. I will not call you 2 times. I don't think the person is there. Okay, he's there. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Welcome to the program. Can you tell us your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mazo. I'm following your program. So I was just waiting for the last caller to finish up. That was why I was hanging on.
Go ahead.
Yes, the program that is got up this afternoon, I spoke, entirely speaking. I've been following your program for about 2 hours, about 1 hour. You see, the issue of this signal, we have nobody has said much about it. The last time it came online on radio talk. We shouldn't be following this guy. Those that are following him, they've been able to identify where he's going. This guy is just a pure manipulator.
Exactly.
There's nothing he can nothing, absolutely. He came prepared. It was, to me, it was all these politicians that prepared him for this task actually. But on getting to the field, he realized that IPO is just too big for him to even start with. If we realize they started preparing him immediately, the issue of a premature slap to the damage occurred. All the politicians went mad and they were like, who are we going to meet? If you look at when he started claiming that he's now in control of ESN, just 1 month after Martin was positioned, he started claiming that he is now in charge of ESN. How can you be in charge of something that you were not there when it was established, when the recruitment were going on? Here was as of the time the recruitment of ESN was going on, he was first supporter of P2B and this guy and Atiku. Immediately they lost that election bid. In order for him to force his frustration against the government, he decided to start attacking himself with IPO. Then when they now realized the game, the politicians now decided to push him into the system so that he was able to come and destroy us. But thank God, the leadership of IPO got to know the game plan ahead, and they blocked all the areas wanted to explore. Just look at somebody.
he will say this thing, he will say another thing will come out from his mouth. He told his credible world that now that the issue of getting the answer through court will no longer be possible. That it is through Armstrong, to use Armstrong to get the answer. The same person is telling his credible world that for them to assemble
10 lawyers
who will get us the through court proceedings. He's telling the same person is telling us that sit at home is the only thing that can resolve the effort for us. How can this at home resolve the effort for us? He told us that political solution cannot release more than can. And I asked the global one in 2017 when Martin Khan was released. What released Martin Khan was it? Was it a political solution when they did agreement that even one of the they had to come into sign a bond for Martin Khan? But those things not political solutions that we need. Was it at all? Even the process that we're doing, number of people, number of items that were massacred during the time that was protesting, head vision, about the war, massacred every year. And somebody is just telling us that through international, that we don't need international lawyers to handle our case internationally. You can imagine. That is just basically using the brain of gullible words not to drink at them. And people like you and people like other media warriors are here educating global world. And I thank God today, a lot of those that were in his camp, they have their eyes have opened and started coming back.
Exactly.
So I ask you to keep on doing these good things that you are doing. Don't look at it that people are not watching. Thousands of Biafrans are watching and we are learning a lot. Not only what makes all of them, we are watching all of them. We are watching the program. We are doing a lot of learning from whatever you are saying. Please, God will continue to help you people. God will continue to give you people the strength to keep on exposing this virus. Happening to your platform. God bless you, my brother.
That is it. Our mission, our work is to make sure that we direct you to follow the right track so that these animals will not scam you of your hard-earned money. There has no direction. Somebody who told you that paying a lobby firm is a waste of fund, that you will cut it off, you will stop it. It's not telling you that you have to go and pay a lobbying firm. Somebody who says that the struggle have entered armed struggle, it's not telling you that is to assemble 10 lawyers, 10 local lawyers, that you don't need Brussels. Somebody who tell you that we need to kill this one, do this one, it's not telling you that he knows the roadmap and he's not using it. After 1 year, you need to be listening to people. And he told you, how can DOS give order? And they cancel it. And he give order that he will come to Nigeria. He never come. You see it? That is why we are different. We watch people. We ask questions before we now decide. We have a caller here. Welcome to the program. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, Mad.
Greetings.
Greetings from here. My name is
Your name is what, please?
My name is Collins. Now I'm calling you from Indonesia.
Okay, Collins, go ahead.
Okay. You, according to you, said should anyone who have maybe what Simon Epa have achieved the past one, should call you and give you those of his achievements.
Yes.
And I'm here to give you 1 or 2 or 3 of his achievements ever since on that was rendition.
Go ahead.
Before now, his name, he wasn't answering gumi of iduu. And today he has won himself gumi of iduu. It's an achievement. Before now, nobody knows him to be a dragon. But today, he's answering dragon. So this, and there's so many other names like that. So to me, they are all an achievement. Today, one of our brother in person of a London lion is gone. It's an achievement for taking his life because that was what he's trying to do. So today, every Monday, our people's shops and their lives are going down. It's an achievement. So my brother, I wonder why. It doesn't mean that you are not following up what is going on, that you come to tell us that this man has achieved nothing. If all these things are still not an achievement. So I think with these two words of our point of mind, I was able to convince you that this man has achieved quite a lot. Thank you, and God bless you.
They were mad, Collins. Mazi Collins. Mazi Collins, Mazi Collins, well, that is a big achievement. and I concur with you. I surrender. Well, the question now is that a positive achievement? Is that the kind of achievement you will be proud of? That is the same achievement which Muhammad Buhari, Hope Uzodinma, is achieving. In case you don't know, which means he have won himself the vampire of Ndibo. I tell you, he just finished the program, and I think I will start. Magical list. In fact, onye ona mada guy nya biko nya go nye mmanya n'afa m na akpa onye. In fact, he can save this number. I have to be honest. Magical list can save half again. You can save your number. Hey, the vampire of Nibo. Omela achievement ezioku. Echetara m nke a. Efria onwele ya machia. Nobody knows it all. At least he have won himself a gumi of iduu. He killed double lion. He killed Njenje. He killed Opobo. And he have poisoned a lot of people. Hey, that is a big achievement. Can any autopilot come to defend that achievement that is not an achievement? No, to be honest, he make a lot of points, and I concur with him 101%. He's correct, and I give him credit for that. That's why I say anybody that knows him should give him a drink of any brand. Na fam na bonya. Hey. Oh, one to. Hello. Amulu nwoke. Amulu gini amulu nwoke. Amulu gini amulu nwoke. You see it? When we speak, we don't just carry speak. There's somebody who wrote on comment section here. Let me find his name. Very long is something. Mazi is called Mazi Rally Chukwu. He said that they can never call simply because you can't give what you don't have. I asked one of them here to tell me one of the Simon's ekpa achievements so far. My brother, do you know that I am still waiting for his response? But I am seeing that he keeps raining insult upon insult on the good people of Biafra. One let me tell you, they can never come in. Like you have said it all. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. And if they think that way that is telling you that the leadership of IPOB is doing fantastic work, let them come in and ask me, Mazi Achebe Paul, what have they achieved? One nenga gusigi de logi daisi, ngusisi mepe your brain. Ono nanya, a focus from na comment section because atom kahane against now what are things hanemete. On the 15th of March, he said that every military should vacate Biafra land. Up till now, we never reached 15th of March. He gave an order to Mazineli Ofewu and said to Mazineli Ofewu to confess her involvement in selling Mazin Namdekanu, or else he will expose Nelly Ofewu to the world. Up till now, he have not exposed Nelly Ofewu.
Oh.
Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
This one is for Achebe.
Yes, I am Mazi Paul Achebe Yoku Bundu, one in Biafra land. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
I am Mr. Obinna, calling from United Kingdom.
Ndewo. Go ahead. Do you have questions to ask or you have contribution to make?
I heard you always talking about Simon that I'm autopilot. And I want to tell you what Simon has achieved.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Number one,
sharing
the naked picture. Number two, sitting at home, eating organ salad every Monday. Number three, talking too much. That is all.
Not to pilot with an achievement. And each in the woman's open and they will. Only about the Kwamkonya was the secretary of Noto Pilot, which means on a day and do autopilot to name achieve. One, him and Simon were key, a gap of skirt home wine. On many keys. That is why all you have for pay key in Nelly was Anyana all the whole social media. Oh, Jiki Bazoka, Jiki on your bona.
You can be stealing them.
Hey,
you know?
my brother.
Oh my
Ndewo Martineke. Ndewo.
Yeah.
Ndewo.
Yeah.
Ndewo. Their achievement is irritating. You know, when we ask question, what have you achieved? You are still living in delusion. After 1 year, you are imagining, telling your gullible bingos what do you think the roadmap. Oh my God. Thunder fire Simon Ekpa. Thunder fire, how can I warm up na Sahara Desert? And okay, see Libya. Pass Iran. We see Iraq. We have got Gaza. We got fire. Because I don't know how you people reason. Oh, he's doing a great work. He's doing a great job. What is the great job? Somebody is telling you that he is just having a vision. He is not doing anything. Somebody is telling you that they told him that the ESN camp is 14 and he told Madam Oyibo he is not sure. Somebody is alleging that a IPOB lawyer, Bruce Fain, is receiving 80,000. And if that is not, let people come and tell him so that they will be transparent. And he cannot be transparent to tell his gullible bingo what is he doing with Nelly and why he have refused to tell the whole world how Nelly sold Mazin Namdekanu. Yet you cannot think, you cannot reason. And when we try to save you from the bondage, you will be shouting, you know it all, you know it all. What do you know? Kedifima? What do you know? Allow us to educate you. Allow us to school you. Allow us to restore your brain. Allow us to direct you. When we finish directing you, you will regain your insanity. You will regain your senses back. You will be able to think on your own because your brain is dead. He even said it that all his followers, those that are listening to him, cannot even think about themselves. Their brain is dead, that they have lost the legitimacy to think by themselves. And that is why he ordered them around. When I look at them, you will see that all of them have turned themselves to a thing of caricature. All of them. We have a caller here.
Hello?
Hello, greetings from here.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mother Chebe.
Ndewo.
Biko, o nwere m ofu okwu m chọrọ ịgwa ndị ọtọ pilot.
My nwada befe gaba n'iru biko gwa anyị afa gị.
Aha m Rita, I'm not from Germany. I'm calling from Germany.
Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Please though, these auto pilot people, where are their senses? Because I cannot understand. This guy, sometimes ago, he was complaining about Nelly and Madame Oyibo. No game made his expose that he will expose them. Okay, finally, he later or make time made his expose. Then now, this Nelly on the hill, Kopiana, Solu, Madin, and the car, but this Oyibo na corner walk, and people are still following this guy, contributing for him. And even that contribution, I'm not sure now.
Yes,
this guy gone with it because this guy in what they're going to go he's not saying that they was a lawyer. That means they go corner too. They go corner, but this guy has no money. And the one that contribute to be a dime. Obugo where by Ibu put autonomy. Obugo where Jaja by Ibu put autonomy. You go, this guy is just a stupid person. We didn't get into 1 year. So in fact, this guy has no genuine follower. Seriously, because these people wonder with the enemy of Martin Nandekal, enemy of Biafra restoration.
Exactly.
So these people want to you see Tebiko or anything and go. Half the way I'm not on it, you go now. Or half the way. Ndara. Bye bye, Mazi.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo. Biafrans are wise. Biafrans are wise. Both our women are intelligent. Our men are intelligent. Our children are intelligent. That's why we are making history. And all around the world, we are making history. We are breaking record every day. That is why you cannot fool us. You cannot fool us. The reason he is telling you they need 10 local lawyers is to tell you, oh yeah, come and do fundraising. We want to be paying them. But he forgot that he told you people that the 10 lawyers will not get money to do it. But watch, because he knows that the so-called Umugumi, the iduu bandits, they cannot reason, they cannot think, they will not ask questions. They cannot ask. Very soon he will raise funds for lawyers, 10 lawyers. He will tell you that these 10 lawyers, they are raising funds. They want to hire now. Is the 10 lawyers the Biafran government in exile will be using? I was discussing with one of my comrades, a coordinator in IPOB, and I told him, very hardcore coordinator, and I told him, did you hear that some people are saying that they have formed a Biafran government in exile? He just laughed. He tell me that because those people are saying that because they did not went to school. They no go school. And I asked him, he said, what is different between government in exile and the DOS? That what are the different activities? And I should ask the Umoto Bingos, what are the activities of Biafran government in exile? And that place I paused. And I said, you make a lot of sense. And I think I told him, yes, the DOS activities are to engage international communities and the very important personnel, those that matters, to discuss about the restoration of Biafra, to present the issue that is bothering Biafrans all over the world and the restoration of Biafra and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that government deal with an institution. And that is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reject anything government in exile, because for you to form a government in exile, that means you have restored your country. You will now form the government. A government has what they call government parastatals. You will begin to have lawmakers and the legislative, the representatives and other branches. You start having your currencies, you start having your passport, you start having what make you to stand out as a country before you talk about the government. When you don't have all these things, you don't call it government. A non-existing country cannot have a government. A non-recognized country cannot have a government. You can build your country before having a government. You must have a nation. But Gumi, they don't know. When you check Mazi Chike Doziem, any word, any place, any letter entered with the signature or the stamp of Mazi Chike Doziem coming from IPOB, they see that letter or stamp as an official letter coming from a state. Because they did not go to school. They don't know that the directorate of state, they don't know the meaning of state. You don't know the meaning of state. I wonder what he will tell them that Biafra government in exile is all about, and who formed it. And when they tell them that this group is no longer with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some of them are still fooling themselves because you are enjoying or you are ashamed to come back. Anywhere as an organization, what you need is a structure to represent you. There is no international community that can recognize any person from autopilot because they know what IPOB stands for. And I have asked them, if you are international community and somebody walk to you and tell you that he is an autopilot, he is working to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, come and have an agreement, come let us have a deal to restore Biafra. Will you participate in such a scam, to scam your own people of engaging into a scam? They will be looking at you. Don't you know that before any country will come in to do anything with you, there is something they have a mutual agreement. They will give you their terms and conditions, what they will benefit and how they will help you. But guess what? All of them are foolishly, brainless, brain dead, following Gumi of Iduu up and down. We have a caller here. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Ndewo.
Good morning. Good morning. What's your name?
Ndewo Machineke. Gawaniru. Gwanya Fagi.
So if you go put time on, I'm taking
Gwanya Fagi. Gwanya Fagi na edisi akpọ.
Aha wo Destiny. Nna kona from Senegal. Dakar Senegal kam si na kona.
Okay, Destiny Gawaniru.
Brother. Nyam se kam ko maka time on apa ona. Ila ya need of Facebook select. Na time on near school. Time on they no dey make school. Nye batra onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to shi kidnap onye ndu na Kenya. Then the time on near school, to only school. That means have work man onye ndu.
Exactly.
So to take her, 10 years coming. Time on I dey put on who or maybe the school because maybe the school obela onwe school. So no have to do the time on or maybe the school. Ihe time on the go na awara ndara off ego ya. Na ya jugo before onye ndu apụta. Onye mma m ga-esi.
Ndewo.
I'm na member of UON from the Ruka City. How put more effort able to stay no because I'm on online in here to stay online. That's why I your Facebook website, website I say. How put you go on how one week Thank you very much, my brother.
I believe the message is well passed, and the leadership are more smarter than us. I believe they know all these things. But as in Uchebab and Adam Macha. So thank you, my brother, for your wonderful contribution, and it's a message well passed.
God bless you. God bless you.
When people, the number is there, the time for them to call and tell us the achievement. You see, before all of them were comment section, ranting, typing, rubbish, abusing. Now I have open line. I said, come and tell us the achievement of Gumi of Iduu. The last time I give one of them chance, he said that one of the achievements is to destroy IPOB, the structure. And he's proud. He's bragging about it. Our brother just said a message to the leadership, which is well past. And I know the leadership is more smarter and the 7 steps ahead of us, because they has the blueprint. Must select a intelligent people, smart people. That is why the moment Gumi of Iduu approached Chike Doziem, he see that the door is locked. He approached China Sanworu, the door is locked. Every man in the DOS, he approached all of them. He was unable to penetrate any man in DOS. Go and check it. Guess what? The people he was able to penetrate are all women. People like Madam Arewa, Nelly Ofebu, Madam Oibo, and so on and so forth. These are women. These are the key Gumi of Iduu has. Key of penetrating women. Mention any man in IPOB leadership that Gumi of Iduu was able to penetrate. He is not smart. Mazi select men. That is why all the key positions, Mazi put men there. The position that the tap root of IPOB, they are men of timber and caliber. If you are autopilot, I challenge you, call in. Don't be a comment section ranter. The chance for you to call in is there. When you see people like Mazi Chimex, they will write, you know, these are human beings. They will call if they want, because these are people you can communicate. Rally Chuku, you will see their comments. You know, these are people. Call in and tell us that achievement of Gumi of Iduu. He himself have used his mouth to tell you his own achievement. That is nothing but he is still having a vision of nothing. That is why I was very angry with Oklora last time when he was talking about the sharing of nude picture, knowing fully well the people that shared the nude picture. Be a man enough, call in. Come for interactive section. Careful your brain. Let's see how your brain functions. Let's see how intelligent you are. Let's see how you do things. I'll blow by in on a comment section. Don't be a coward, man. Don't be a coward. We don't run for questions. I need chest questions. Digress, boss anya to pesienya. Iyahu in a baloso. That question each and each one, na man answer, answer. And I have a day to I did bimba everything behind easy, because I am one of the students of Mazinam the Kano. I graduate that I finished Behom, have not graduated. You okay what that is why I told me why that in you want to graduate, you are a disciple moron, you are this, you are that. Call in. How tough you can be, how smart you can be, how reasonable you can be. One or two questions. If you know what Gumi is doing, you have the opportunity now to convince the whole world. I didn't tell you to come and discuss with me. I tell you, come and tell us the achievement of autopilot and the gumi of iduu. Just tell us, we will listen to you. Come in, tell us. These are the achievements. Don't discuss with me. Why will I be discussing with a lunatic? I can't be discussing with a fantastic lunatic like you. Come in, tell us, let us listen. And you will see how you will make fool of yourself. I give 2 questions. If anyone can tell me one single idea Simon Ekpa have bring out and they implement it and they carried it out in Biafra land towards the restoration of Biafra and towards the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am AP will stop talking about Biafra. Since the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to date, only 1, not 2. They can post me anywhere because they know me. If you want to you want to stop him to be talking, Abi, I have given you the opportunity to do it. Let's know who keep to his words. Only 1 idea, not say 2 or 3. Only 1. Only 1 idea. Simon Ekpa Gumi of iduu have sit down, think about this idea. After thinking, he plan it. After he plan it, he bring it to the public. He implement it towards the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra restoration. Since 1 year to date, if you can tell me 1, I am AP will stop talking about Biafra. But you don't have none. And he is here now telling you about vision. Then say ESN camp is 14, and he go and tell them. Then say, how can you be living a life of then say? How can you be living the life of them say? Be this one. You have 5 minutes to call because I want to end the program. Can you listen and yellow chance? From beginning, I've been saying it. You have 5 minutes to call to tell us because I'm about to round up. I'm about to round up. I'm about to round up. Call in. Come and disgrace them AP Ezokubondo. They disgrace them. Gumi of iduu was bragging like this. Hey, call in. The woman just called. I will make that video go viral. the woman just called, and the Gumi of iduu for good 15 minutes failed to allow the woman to talk. What does that mean? God gave to Ebose greetings from here. Hey, long live Biafra. You are wicked. In fact, you will not make heaven. You say, Mazi Paul, waiting for autopilot to call in is like waiting to see the neck of Gumi of iduu. According to Iken, Gumi of iduu is necklace. When we say necklace, all the time. Nene okina phone ka nji aka na afia ka nna onwere ka efi mgbe ọbụla ifuru Ifunu gebu udele mbe n'enu osisi. Anytime we fulu udele, belu n'enu osisi, ona kosi ebe. There is no neck. Onwele bi gafu bụ ubunu. Onwele bi gafu bụ onu. Mana Gumi of Iduu, Nyachigodu si Mazi Achebe Paul, if you are man enough, call on my program. People just start their most Ndoni Liru or Baba also on a program. Chubi also on a program. We saw what happened. Or Gogi the woman will say, allow me to talk, allow me to ask you questions. Somebody want to ask questions, you are giving a person who want to ask questions a direction. Nene Facebook ndala. Kita ka Facebook na agwam that na no life. Ka ha dey send my own notification. Marking Zuckerberg. Your own na dey your body. Program megolu for 2 hours 45 minutes ka kita ka Mark Zuckerberg Facebook na send him the notification. Oh na ko dia ha dey now send others. They are sending it to others now after 2 hours 45 minutes that I'm about to round up. They are sending me notification. Maza Chebepo is live. Oh. If Facebook no autopilot. Facebook no autopilot. That is the work of autopilot. On this note, I will be descending my people. Omuabem AP. Ezioku Bundo. Ngadawapi also here. Chebilunum. I have returned to media. And this time around, like I said, Gumi of Iduu, we receive enough woto. Master Prophet, we receive enough woto. Kanu Take, we receive enough woto from you, unless they repent. Okay, for these people, what had that now? Any more rubbish from them? Here, no, but hachoria, hachonya in pieces. I mana woto mugu, natawa da chalugo woto. Bangolo here. On this note, I say Mechuko Kikabi Amonye Primi Henine, guide and protect Mazinam Dekano. Protect him in Eke, protect him in Orio, protect him in Afo, protect him in Unquo. Mechuko Kikabi Amonye Primi Henine, guide and protect Mazinam Dekano from the hands of enemies, from the hands of people like Gumi of Iduu, aka Simon Ekpa, from the hands of people like Canon Take, from the hands of people like Master Prophet, from the hands of people like his wife and the wife of Master Prophet, from the hands of the people, all this evil pretending to be IPOB and the campaigning for P2B, from the hands of we have IPOB today, P2B tomorrow. Mechuko Kikabi am a guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the hands of these evil people. Mechuko Kikabi am guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the enemies. Mechuko Kikabi am guide and protect Chike Doziem, Tony Zurumi, Kechina Samoro, and the rest members of DOS. Mechuko Kikabi am protect you all. Mechuko Kikabi am protect every IPOB media warriors, both those who are broadcasting, those who are writing, those who are listening, those who are commenting. Mechuko Kikabi am guide and protect you all. Mechuko Kikabi am guide and protect every member of Eastern Security Network, ESN. Mechuko Kikabi am protect you, all of you. None of you will die untimely death. You shall not die young. You will guide and protect Biafra land until Biafra is restored, and you will enter Biafra land, and you will enjoy and reap the fruit of your labor. The enemies will never reap the fruit of your labor. You will never suffer in vain. We protect and every one of you, wherever you are. The blood of the enemies will never consume you. Your blood will consume your enemies. Anytime you step out to achieve the mandate of Chukwu Kikabi ama, the angels of Chukwu Kikabi ama will go before you and go after you. will protect you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every member of ESN wherever you are. You shall live long. For volunteering yourself to protect Biafra land. Biafra land will protect you. Water in Biafra land will protect you. The air, the breeze in Biafra land will protect you. The motherland, the mother earth will protect you. Everything that is in Biafra land, every spirit in Biafra land will rise up to protect you all. You will never fall in the hands of your enemy. The sword of enemy will never see any of you. So shall it be in Eke. So shall it be in Odio. So shall it be in Afo. So shall it be in Unkwo. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect the Mazinam Nikano IPOB legal teams. Wherever they are, may Chukwu Okike Abiama give them the wisdom and the courage and the power, the strength to carry out every of the assignments, both locally and internationally, within and outside Biafra land. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give you the maximum wisdom to use to destroy the enemies before any international communities or any international court, before any local or anywhere around this planet Earth. All of you must go out to bring win upon win, victory upon victory. Lose will never be your portion. At end, all of you will come back victorious with testimony. So shall it be in Eke, so shall it be in Orio, so shall it be in Afo, so shall it be in Unkwo. I pray may Chukwu Okike Abiama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile guide and protect every IPOB members wherever they are around the world. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you all, give you the wisdom to disassociate yourself from criminalities, from criminal people like Gumi of Iduu, Master Prophet, and the Kenu Kanunta. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give you the wisdom to stand on the truth and to defend and protect and contribute to the restoration of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give you the wisdom not to deviate from the mandate of the restoration of the Biafra nation. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give us the strength and the wisdom to stand and do everything within our capacity, within our power to restore Biafra. We must not deviate. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect us. We must not die in the hands of the enemies. We must not die before the restoration of Biafra. All of us will march victorious into the land of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect every IPOB media warriors, wherever they are. Those that are broadcasting, those that are talking. May Chukwu Okike Abiama give us the wisdom. Anything we will say with our mouth will come from the Chukwu Okike Abiama. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect us. Every charm, every juju, every evil plan, every evil arrow from the enemies will never get us. Everywhere they are trying to intimidate us, they will never shut our mouth. We will speak, we will continue speaking until Biafra is restored. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of us. So shall it be in Eke, so shall it be in Orio, so shall it be in Afo. He said, Manken chete, manken ne chetelo. May Chukwu Okike Abiama grant every Biafrans our genuinely heart desire to restore Biafra and live the life Chukwu Okike Abiama want us to live. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect us and provide it for us. Grant us our heart desires. Anyone that has evil desire, may Chukwu Okike Abiama deny that evil desire from the person. It will never come to the person. Anyone that has a good desire on how to restore Biafra, on how to move mountain, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and grant it for us. He said, Eze ebube onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Enwere ife anyị bụ before gị. Ọngụ nwazitere anyị n'ọlụ a. Mwesekwene ka isi anyị tọ n'ọlụ a nụwa. Nye anyị mmụọ anyị ga-eji na-aga n'iru. Sọsọ n'iru ka anyị ga na-aga. Anyị ama ada mba. Bịa gbaa anyị ume. Gbaa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ume. Gbaa ndị DOS ume. Gbaa onye ọbụla ume. Nye anyị mmụọ anyị ga-eji wee na-aga n'iru. Nye anyị udo na ịdị n'otu. Ekwene ka ndị ajọ omume bata anyị ime. Ana m ayọ gị nke a ma kwere na ị ga-emelụ m ya. Nna ma nke ncheta wee kpee ma nke nne chetaghị. Nna isi n'ime obi anyị karịa ka ime onwe anyị. Isi n'ime ife anyị ga-abụ bifo amụ anyị. Site n'afọ nna anyị ka ị mara ife anyị ga-abụ. Nna wee na-asị gị nke anyị cheta ekpe ma nke anyị na-echetaghị. Nna mezuola anyị ha ncha niile. Ka afọ anyị wee na-eto afa nsọ gị. Anyị too afa nsọ gị na Eke, too afa nsọ gị n'Orie, too afọ nsọ gị, afa nsọ gị na Afọ, too onye na Nkwọ. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị. Eluigwe na ala nụrụ onu m nye anyị Biafra. Ọ na ka ọ ga-adị. Ise ise ise. Ekene m unu wee sị until I come your way again. I remain my humble self, MAP Eziokwu bụ ndụ, one in Biafra land. I say remain blessed and don't deviate. Follow the truth. The truth is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB leadership. Once you are against the DOS, you are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once you are against the leadership of IPOB, you are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once you are against Chike Doziemu, Tony Zurumi, Mazi Chinasamuru, and the rest of members of IPOB and the principal officers, you are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no two ways about it. And I urge you, don't allow Satan to enter you. Remain resolute, for the kingdom of Chukwukikabiama is about to be restored on this planet Earth of Biafra, on this planet Earth, and it shall be called Biafra Nation. I said, thank you and remain blessed. Almost hail Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. Remain blessed until I come your way again. No retreat, no surrender. Don't listen to any gossip, to any vavatum. We are marching forward until I come your way again. One love, my people. I greet you all.